How was class?
Good.
Did you check the mail?
Yeah, nothing.
Okay, because my copy of The Fault in Our Stars is supposed to come soon. What you got there?
A book for class. I have a lot of reading and I gotta go do it, so I'm going to my room.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, so I haven't finished reading it yet, but I really want to talk about it, and Red hasn't read it yet though, so if she caught me talking about it, I'd be in so much trouble. And it's 3 in the morning, so I think I'm okay. She's normally asleep by this time, but you know, maybe I should go check, just to make sure. We don't want to have her walking halfway in, do we? That could be a bit of a problem. Okay. Walking through the hallway. There we go. Okay, here's her room. Okay, the light's on, but... Oh, look. We have company. But she's asleep, so I think we're okay. Alright, let's back away very carefully. And on the door handle. Alright. Don't close it all the way. Got it. Okay. Back in the room. Back in the room. Okay. So, our book follows 16-year-old Hazel Grace. And when she was 14, she was diagnosed with thyroid cancer. And it moved to her lungs. So she has trouble breathing, and she's on one of those, I forget the technical term, but so due to this miracle drug, the tumors have stopped growing. And so she's okay right now, but, well, she's doesn't really know how to deal with it, and you can't really blame her. But her parents, to try and help her, force her to go to this this group, like a, you know, in the heart, and she goes on how it's in like the literal heart of Jesus, and you know, it's all these cancer kids.
Loki?
Yeah?
Are you reviewing? We're not supposed to review until we've both read the book.
I'm not reviewing. I'm sleeping. Normal people sleep at 3 a.m.
Right, because you're normal.
Yeah?
Night.
Good night. Well, it's worth a shot.
Alright, so, guess who left this on the table? So that means it's fair game, right? Alright, so don't tell her. But I started reading it, and I like Hazel, but I like Augustus Waters more. He's clever, he's funny, he's charming, he knows exactly what to say. He's pretty damn cool, let's put it that way. And what to say about him? He basically had cancer as a kid, so it was mostly in his leg. So he had it amputated, and now he has a prosthetic leg. But he does not let that stop him from driving horribly and doing other things normal teenagers do. And we meet him as he's going to support group with his friend Isaac, who's going to end up being blind because of cancer. They have to take his other eye. Fun. And yeah, so from Hazel's perspective, he's hot. And yes, he's hot. But that doesn't detract from him having a personality, which is a nice new twist on teen literature. Hot personality. I like it. So anyways,
So yeah, the book, yeah, it comes out December 14th. Red.
mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Is that my book?
No.
I'm gonna have to call you back, okay? That's my book.
No, it's not.
I can't leave anything out on the table without you putting your grubby little hands all over it.
It's on the table. That's fair game.
So your glasses are on the table, aren't they? Well, watch this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, I'm wearing reds.
How do you like my world?
Like I'm underwater. But seriously, you can't just review.
And what were you doing last night?
I was monologuing.
You were monologuing.
Yeah. And I was recording it too. I was taking notes.
Why don't we make a deal?
All right. What's your deal?
You don't read this book until I get my copy.
All right, and you know what? As a sign of good faith, my book. You see it? Table.
Deal.
Deal. So Red is currently having a bath, so I thought I would do a little bit more reading, and I totally had my fingers crossed. So, Hazel's parents are pretty great. You know, they take care of her. Her mom is a full-time stay-at-home to take care of Hazel. And, you know, they're written really, really well, and they push her to do things, and, you know, but they still know how fragile she is. And, you know, her dad cries a lot, but, you know, that kind of makes sense because I guess it's really hard to care about someone who could be at the brink of death any minute. So, Hazel's parents are awesome, and it's kind of really well done because there's a constant comparison. Is she out of the bath? I think we're okay. There's a constant comparison between Hazel's parents and Augustus's parents because Augustus, he's been cancer-free for a while. So his parents are now kind of getting used to their son being healthy, but at the same time, they will always kind of remember what it's like to have a son who's been sick and who could die. So, oh crap!
So I know Loki's been reading this, and I don't really feel bad about breaking my promise. And plus I had my fingers crossed behind my head, so it really doesn't count. Okay, so I really like John Green's style. I mean, it's a style that comes across in all his books, but in this one you especially get it, where he's bringing in science and literature and art and math and anything you can possibly think of, and throwing references in left, right, and center. And it really helps to underscore his message because it grounds it in something factual and human. He's like that kid in your class in grade school who absorbed everything they've ever been telling you. But, you know, he actually was able to apply it to something. And that is a feat all on its own. But you come out of this book reading it and feeling just like a little bit smarter, which is always a She left the fridge open. Okay, so back to what I was saying is really...
Hey! What are you doing?
Observing you in your natural habitat.
This isn't my natural habitat. You're reviewing. You were reviewing under the kitchen table.
I'm so not.
Yes, you are. You have like a setup here with the camera and the book, and you stole Bilbo.
Wasn't me.
You stole Bilbo. I'm sorry. Why can't you keep your hands off of my stuff? Come on, give me the camera. Go to bed. Go to bed. This is over. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do this really fast because Red just went to bed, and I don't want her to catch me. But I have to be honest. I don't think I could make a cancer joke without feeling like a horrible waste of a human being. But John Green manages to do it, and it's not offensive in the slightest. I don't know how he's capable about it, you know, doing it. Is it like a charming disposition or mind control? But if you look here, on page 251, I resisted the urge to audibly gag. He's not that smart, I said to Julie. She's right. It just that most really good-looking people are so stupid, so I exceed expectations. Right. It's primarily his hotness, I said. It can sort of be blinding, he said. It actually did blind our friend Isaac, I said. Terrible tragedy, that. But how can I help my own deadly beauty? You cannot. It is my burden, this beautiful face. Not to mention your body. Seriously. Don't even get me started on my hot bod. You don't want to see me naked, Dave. Seeing me naked actually took Hazel Grace's breath away. I mean, so it's clever, it's funny, and it doesn't seem offensive in any light, and I guess it's the fact that the characters are able to find
Loki.
comedy and... Oh, crap! I thought you were a White Walker!
This isn't Game of Thrones.
You sure?
I'm very sure.
Fine.
Okay, so I'm almost in the book, and I don't know what I'm going to do when my copy comes because,
Loki will suspect that I've read it if, I don't look like I'm reading it when I get it, so maybe I'll just pretend to read it again. No, actually, it's good enough. I think I'll just read it again. But anyways, what I wanted to say is it's nice how John Green and the characters never let you off easy. They always make sure to give time to the human nature side of things with all its contradictions and its failings, and it really does something to the book. I mean, he never paints anybody black and white. Take, for example, the conversation between Isaac and Hazel when they're talking about how Monica broke up with Isaac right before he went blind. And they're saying, Hazel says to Isaac, "To be fair to Monica," I said, "what you did to her wasn't very nice either." "What did I do to her?" he asked, defensive. "You know, going blind and everything." "But that's not my fault," Isaac said. "I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm saying it wasn't very nice." It's really simple, but it adds a lot of complexity to the book that makes it really deep.
Red, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Are you reviewing?
No.
Lucy told me that you were in the tub, but I guess I got my meows mixed up.
No, not reviewing.
Come on, you have the book. You stole my lamp. You're under the bed. You're totally hiding from me.
Oh, come on. I'm almost done. I have like 5 pages left. Can't you just let me finish the book?
Fine. You finish the book. We'll talk about it. Finish it together in 5 minutes. As I was saying earlier, the book goes beyond trying to find happiness in a bad situation.
It's also concerned with the imprint we leave on the universe after we're gone, and that's something everyone can relate to.
It's a side effect of dying.
A sad truth.
The ending will get you.
That's an understatement.
Fine. The book rips out your heart and sacrifices it on the altar of fiction. Sound better?
Hey, if there's one thing the book taught us, it's honesty is the best policy. But seriously, if you're not bawling by the end of this book, you're literally a tank.
Literally?
Yes, I literally mean literally. But what's the verdict?
This book is a must-read. Everyone can read it, and everyone should.
I'd say it's evil. It has feelings and stuff.
Feelings and stuff? Is that the best you can come up with?
Hey, we've been fighting over this book for 2 nights. I am tired, I've gotten little sleep, and I'm suffering from book-induced trauma.
I'll let it slide this one time. I'm gonna go read it again. Red, your book's here.